Papa Squat coming at you. Hey everybody, it is Monday, President's Day. We had the day off, or at least I hope you had the day off. And if you didn't, thank you. Um, we're going to listen to a group called IAM today. This is a French hip hop group. And this was recommended by Hip Hop Rap Storage, which is another channel that you should go check out. He or she, they have recommended a number of tracks over the last year or two, and I've listened to a bunch of them. In fact, I don't even know if I haven't listened to any recommendations they've sent over. So thank you once again for sending this. And I'm interested in this because it's always really cool to hear non-American bands doing hip hop, especially if it's in relatively early days. This is from like '97, so it's not really early days. It's kind of early. I certainly wouldn't consider it in sort of the old school, '80s, '70s sort of same category. But this seems like a really interesting group. IAM is a French hip-hop band from Marseille, formed in 1989, and it comprises Akhenaton, who is Philippe Fragione, or Fragione, Shuriken, Jeffrey Moussard, Cheops, Eric Mazel, Imhotep, Pascal Perez, and Kefren, Francois Mendy. As you can tell, they have a little bit of a Egyptian pharaoh obsession here, which apparently carries throughout a number of their things. Their band name, IAM, has several meanings, including, in French, invasion from Mars, and Mars is often used as a metaphor for Marseille, which is where they're from, in a number of their songs. And another meaning is imperialistic Asian man, IAM. AKH, Akhenaton, is often refers to l'homme impérial asiatique, so imperial Asian man, which is what that means, or Asiatic man. So one of the central themes of their songs are Africa, the group, which is one of the pioneers of French rap groups. So again, it was apparently a fairly early hip hop group out of France. It draws heavily on the music there. Draws heavily in their music on allusions to Africa and particularly ancient Egypt. Their 1991 song, we're not listening to that, doesn't matter. IAM promotes an ideology that is based on images associated with ancient Egypt, primarily upon the mythical allusions to pharaohs. So they've got their whole shtick lined up here, and it has to do with pharaohs, and really you could do worse. There's some really interesting things going on with the pharaohs and their history and everything involved there, and obviously the mysticism and alien stuff, and like you can pull in anything you want. But we're going to listen to a song called Lasaga, and this was one of their early collaborations with Wu-Tang Clan. I am formally asking you guys to give me some Wu-Tang Clan recommendations, because I know of them and have known of them forever and have always wanted to get to know their music better. It just was never around me. I love their whole thing, like the martial arts thing and the weird powers, and I know they're into comic books and like absolutely everything I like. So I know I'm gonna like their stuff, but if you have like, here's the top 3 or 5 Wu-Tang Clan songs, I am listening. Feel free to give them to me. We're going to listen to the band IAM along with Wu-Tang Clan doing Lasaga. So before it even gets started here, I can tell from the style of the music, it's a little light on the beat, but you still hear it, that very simple snare. Super simple, not beat forward, not beat heavy at all. Don't walk on my keyboard, cat. Thank you. And the music itself is really pretty subdued. I'm going to back up a little bit. And it definitely does not feel like 80s hip hop. It doesn't even really sound like 90s hip hop to me in this very beginning. It kind of sounds like a little bit of hip hop mixed in almost with electronic. I don't even know what would have been considered at the time. Probably just electronic music. It wasn't electro anymore, and it wasn't EDM yet. So um, let's go. Still a little ominous. Definitely ominous. Weird stuff going on. Okay, we get a whole movie. Those guys are appropriately creepy looking. It's like Batman and Robin. They changed their outfits when they went through there. So again, I'm going to back up a little bit. Listen to this piano music. It is not hip hop, it's just piano music. But because it's in this song, it becomes hip hop. It's the coolest thing. And I heard them doing a little bit of scratching right there at the end or something. So let's keep going. Probably a jazz piano. Okay. The whole feel in this section here, him getting up on the table and yelling, like the lyrics, the sound of his voice, the feel of it does feel like he should be doing that, and absolutely perfect. The music itself is really cool. I love the scratching going on, like super cool sounding. Absolutely digging this right now.
I am sons of man from the royal fam. Never ate ham, never gave a damn.
So is this the origin of fam? Because I have their lyrics pulled up here, over on the other screen. Yeah, royal fam, blah blah blah. Huh. I don't know if this is actually where it came from, but this is the earliest I've ever seen this term used. Let's jump back a little bit again, and we'll keep going.
From the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn. In the beginning there was darkness, then came light. I grabbed the mic.
Love it.
Show ass just for spite. What? You can't fuck with the flows I bring. Watch the staff I swing. It's Timbo King, astonishing. I'm dramatic to the ear. Television tells lies to your vision, so beware of the trick. Knowledge set forth.
He has a deceptively good voice. It's very clear, very easy to hear. He's got that little bit of fry, little bit of roughness to it. Really good though. Just like a really solid feel to it, and it doesn't really sound all that remarkable, but man, I think he's got a good voice. I really do.
To fool the mind, if you're dumb, you're lost. If you're wise, you will find that poison is a devil substance made for scratch. Cause one rotten apple destroys the whole batch. You scratch, I throw jabs to your jaw so quick. You get bashed in the head with a stone-faced brick. Went thick like molasses, deeper than the earth's mantle. Boy, you take over, stampede, trample those who force peace. Tell lies to the youth. I branch out, my roots run deep. Here's proof. What?
Oh, come on. Now rapping in French, love it. Love it. There's a song I heard a couple of years ago that I really love. Paris is rapping? Paris is something like that. I'll see if I can find it. It's such a good track, but he raps throughout it. Maybe I should do a reaction to that because man, it's good. It's really good, and I love hearing this guy rapping in French, and he's got a good voice too, and it's distinctive from the other guy. So very, very cool.
I branch out, my roots run deep, here's proof.
À
What?
17 ans, je me suis fait une raison. J'étais un petit con, un nerveux spasme, envie de baston et je frappais. Un coup de pied dans la table du volet. Envelimé par la négativité. Tant d'échecs, tant de défaites. On forge le mordant pour encaisser.
So the bad thing is, the only reason I would say that this song wouldn't have gotten any airplay in America is because they're rapping in French. That's the only drawback to this, because there's no reason that this couldn't have been a popular song, and certainly over in France, it had English in the song, and it still got played because everybody speaks English, or at least to some extent, and a lot of music is produced here. But yeah, there's no reason this couldn't have made its way over. It's really solid.
Les coups à ma mentalité, fauché sans occupation, il n'y a pas pire. Je ne possédais rien et je voulais fonder un empire. J'ai persisté, d'idées toutes vraies étaient pistées. J'ai insisté et le groupe IAM a existé. Pour de bon, j'étais sincère, j'écris des vers pour mes pères. Et il n'y a que qui flippe derrière de l'attention, ils se foutaient. Donc j'ai roulé pour ma poire comme le gaz. Les intouchables faces de mes phrases. J'ai même changé d'avis pour la saga. C'est plus j'y revenais quand tu allais, j'y retournais.
Yeah, the fact that he's able to rap in French, I mean, that's not all that surprising, right? I assume he also has some amount of English education and training as well. But he's rapping and writing that in his native language. And it sounds great. It sounds totally cool. And if you were just casually listening to the song, you would never necessarily notice that he's rapping in French. It might just be noise in the background, right? And it would sound fantastic. I thought his voice was good. He was on the beat. Everything. I mean, it was just great. It was really, really good. And I like this next transition too, where they started with I Am, and remember that's the name of the band.
Pour la saga, c'est plus j'y revenais quand tu allais, j'y retournais.
I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn. I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn. I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn. I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn.
Niggas out the frame. Now what's my motherfucking name? I'm playing niggas like a boy
Good
game.
voice.
You can't fuck with the drunk Dreddy Kruger. Blah. 2 slugs for my Rug and I'll move ya. I write rhymes when I'm sober, say it when I'm drunk. The Buddha monk got the skunk. Yo, I smoke niggas like kryptonite blunts, dog bitches like Snoop. Fuck 'em on my stoop. Then yo, I step the gates in troop to see my nigga, the Jizza who had my bulletproof. That's for my chest to relieve some of my stress. And now I'm safe from my neck to my waist, but still I gotta worry about a nigga catching me in the face and beat the case.
I like that. I like that. I like how he broke the beat. Just broke it entirely. Just went off of it. Didn't matter. He knew exactly what he was doing. That was a really, really cool. Just if you didn't catch it, just pay attention to what he did. He just completely ignores the beat for a couple of words.
That's for my chest to relieve some of my stress. And now I'm safe from my neck to my waist, but still I gotta worry about a nigga catching me in the face.
Fantastic.
And beat the case just cause he had pace.
Get it straight.
Yo, I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham.
Never ate ham. He probably lost some Americans there too.
Sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn. I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn. I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn.
La route vers le but fixé est longue et périlleuse souvent.
Oh, come on. That sounded fantastic. Just the way he came in, the way he's pronouncing his words, and the sound of them is much rounder and more open. I don't know if you understand at all what I mean when I say that, but that's what my brain sees. Such a cool and a great voice, and he just comes in and owns it, and like 2 words, he's in charge of the song. Really good.
I am sons of man from the royal fam, never ate ham, never gave a damn.
La route vers le but fixé est longue et périlleuse, souvent bordée de tavernes aux enseignes lumineuses. Et c'est dur de résister à l'invitation, de rester posé sur le rail comme un wagon. Telle une flèche filée, droit sur la cible, ignorer les ragots est la seule solution possible. Le temps passe trop vite pour que j'y prête une attention quelconque. Je sais qu'en fait, tout le monde veut la même chose, mais personne ne veut que tu l'obtiennes avant les autres. Partant, je roule pour moi, fils, tant pis pour les autres. Si la médisance est leur hobby favori, je suis sorti de cette période néfaste où tu te prélasses. En attendant que tout se passe, j'avance fort de mes expériences passées. Je souris en voyant ceux qui s'empressent d'y aller.
I think they just had fun making this video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to see anything else of significance here. Great stuff. I love this last guy who was rapping. Just fantastic. I thought the way he came in was great. The whole song, I just really love this. This was great. Hope you liked it. Like I said, if you've got some Wu-Tang suggestions, I am open to them because I would love to listen to some of their best stuff. Maybe don't throw me in the deep end like with Kendrick Lamar. Also, I think that Kendrick Lamar video I did the other day, he and Rihanna doing Loyalty, is now viewable. If I remember, I will put it in the link with in the description with this video. So go check that out too. And there you go. Love this. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Thanks again, Hip Hop Rap Story.